cover and plant, but not with just Innocent remaining on 6 HP, and he knows Speedy is out toward that chicken coop. Tries to pre-fire in with the flash, go for the timing shot, but it doesn't work out, and now they can just sit back, watch the bomb. They don't even need to peek.
Yeah, it's just so smart. Instead of peeking with that pop flash, just once Innocent takes the shot, you readjust your position, and now he's got really no idea where you are. Still possibly could be in the coop. Oh, what a flick over from Innocent. That's a huge find. 15 seconds left. Is he going to think that he's in the smoke? It's a big-time play from Dennis.
Well, that's the thing, though. We're now down to that 10-second mark, so he needs to make the play in the next 3, because if he doesn't get that bomb, doesn't go for the plant, it's all but over, and Dennis, very well done, uses that smoke perfectly. There was no chance for Innocent.
And now, you mentioned Chris J, with all the economy being beat up, it's come down to some one-on-ones. No money to invest in the AWP, they salvage one for him. So, backfires a little bit onto YP. Davkos is going to have an op of his own again, just one more time with, oh, no, he does pick up armor there at the end. So YP's got to get on the board here pretty soon, because the one silver lining, like you mentioned, is that despite being down 0-7, no one on Mousesports has over $900 in economy. There's no money built up, so winning one round for YP would reset the money for the CTs, and then they might be able to throw some, or close the gap a little bit, win 2 to 3 rounds off that.
Early pressure applied this time onto the B site from YP. His Nex is going to be the guy playing out. Actually, he's boosted Nico above, so they've got a double set up for this. Molotov's already cleared the arch. It wasn't perfectly thrown. Nice flash, though. 2 players jumping through the smoke. 2 players down, and Nex needs to be aware of it, but Nico, he's got 2. Spiro is so quick to get to the bomb site regardless, though. They don't find a double of his own in turn. Nico not quite ready for his position. He seems to be in a good position to cut off these rotations as well. So Dennis gone. There's only 1 player left inside the bomb site. Nex, who gets flashed. He's going to go back to help his teammate, Spiro. That's his opportunity to go for the bomb, but Nex catches him. You'd think there was an opening in this round. Finally, YP with an execution that works. But they're going to have to battle their way still to try and close the round. Good news is they've kept the economy tight again by getting it down. Just 1 player remaining for Mousesports. It's going to be Chris J in the end. And he's got the M4. He's dropped away from that early AWP, knowing he has to clutch this situation.
At least guessed correctly that he hears all these footsteps, and now it's just mobility game, and he spots out a little bit early, but he does land the shot. He does take down Command. Set up for Mousesports. This could deal a lot of damage here. Pop flash comes over.
Chris J, good position though. 5-7 starts it off. Looks for the second peek, and he's going to find Davkos, who was already pre-scoped in, expecting the angle, and look at the follow-up. Next comes around the UMP, Spiro down. On this right, but Speedy is in such a good position. They're not going to account for this early. The AWP caught going toward the chicken coop. That's denied the plant. I was going to say that's going to do it. Speedy's just going to stand there and consider what's going on, like, but nonetheless.
Sometimes, you know.
They're even laughing about it down there, but they're going to get the round all good. The only advantage for YP in this situation is they get a little bit of extra money out of that. It's going to be the UMP for Nico. Chris J goes immediately onto the scout, which, all right, it's a scout, but it's also Chris J holding it.
Yeah, right?
That guy's ridiculous with the scout. Aggressive from Davkos, considering the situation as well, to go with that deagle and try and find the early pick. I mean, I guess they've got to do something in this case.
Why not? Backs against the wall. Go for it. Takes a lot of early damage for his Troubler. Chris J still holding for a push, not going to find it. This is his thing. At this point, Mousesports can really just kind of, you know, they can force YP into some mistakes by just playing it passively, using some utility. You know YP with a lower arsenal is going to have to make some kind of a play. Mousesports is just waiting to be able to take advantage of that. It's like Nico. Oh, here it is. Oh, Chris J, just would you move away?
I want to see some like jump scoots.
Yeah, you went
I did that Canadian on purpose. Cubican's going to take down Dennis. I didn't do that on purpose. It was totally Canadian. That's the first kill in the round, oddly enough. This late, despite the initial challenge and damage, and it does favor YP in this situation. It also discourages Mousesports from walking onto the A site. They can no longer get that read if there is going to be a stack, and it's going to be B that they now apply the pressure. Spiro flashed off already, has that shotgun, but he can't even get a shot off because Nico's already dropped down. Innocent, though, through the smoke, catches Nex. Another chance for more, but Nico's going to get that kill instead. However, Arch, he stayed alive within the drop zone. He's got a gun to work with, and he's now got it down to the 2-on-1 favoring his team. It's Chris has to clutch this back. He has the bomb, he has the smoke to work with, and it's a Tech 9, which he favors up close. In fact, more so than the AK in some certain situations. He's going to try and use it, and that is exactly why! It's Chris J! It's 2 quick headshots, and he's going to get the